Hey guys, I'm sorry I didn't update you on Sunday. I had a tragic event happen, um, so I will just quickly update you guys. So what happened is that this Friday I am taking my step exam finally. I've always had to be pushing it back and delaying it because I have had so many very, emotional events going on. So this was my final opportunity. I'm very ready to take this exam. I took my diagnostics. My score has gone up almost 80 points, and I feel like I'm pretty much in the zone and just ready to go and take it. At this point, the most important thing is that I get enough sleep and I'm not too stressed. And the reason is because you have to really try to process through these questions, and you have to, even if you don't know some of the facts, you can try to reason them out with what you do know. And so in order to be effective in that reasoning, you have to have enough sleep, enough energy to just really think and get through it, because it's a 7 to 8 hour long exam. So it's not that simple where you need to wake up and when it's going to be 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m., you have to have the same amount of energy, keep on going. Obviously you're not, but you still want to start out at a high amount of energy, so by the end you still have enough energy so you can finish the exam. So what happened is on Sunday, my grandfather, so I spoke with my grandfather a week or two ago, and I told him, I'll finally be done with the steps. I've been studying for like almost 2.5 years now for this. Not specifically, but including first year of med school, second year of med school, and so on. And so I couldn't wait to see him. He lives 3 or 4 months in Poland, and then he lives the rest of the year with my family in Florida. So I was planning to go see him sometime after I finished steps, and I was on the phone with him telling him, I'll come see him soon. So he was flying back from Poland, back to Florida. On Sunday, he was changing planes in Zurich, Switzerland. And the smaller planes, they stop at the gate, but they don't bring a jetway, they bring stairs. So he was at the top of the stairs, and my grandma was in front of him, and so were other passengers. And he accidentally tripped and slipped into my grandma, but flew off the stairs and landed headfirst onto the tarmac. So he had a subdural and a subarachnoid hemorrhage, and he's on a ventilator. Not brain dead yet, but my dad and my uncle flew to Zurich, and they're trying to figure out what they can do. I don't think I've ever really shared my story much, but 4 years ago I had an injury where a stage prop pretty much cut my tibial nerve, and they told me I would never walk again, and I lost all the sensation and some motor function to my foot. And so during that time, my grandfather came up here to New York to take care of me for about 6 months, or that entire semester, so I could actually finish school and I could actually finish the things I had to do. And he drove me, he took me to doctor appointments, he helped me carry me here and there. So I know that, and speaking with my family, that he really would want me to finish this exam, my family, and and so if I can get this over with, I can finally go perhaps see him and then be with my family. So it's definitely a hard time right now, which I really apologize, but it's really beyond my control. So it's been a tough, I would say, 1.5 years or so. So just trying to make it through, and I will keep you guys updated as I promised. So that's pretty much what it is. So I'll see you guys